Hello and welcome to my other office. What is the difference between setting an intention for a need versus setting an intention for a desire? Through the years, there are so many different topics on how to set an intention, of which many I followed, and which many I got angry with because no matter what intention I set, it didn't happen. So the intentions I used to set were mostly bullet points. If I wanted a better job, it was what it was I needed in that job. If I wanted a relationship, it's what did I need that person to be like. So everything was just like words on a piece of paper. There was no meaning, there was no life, and it was just from the mind. And I would watch that. Every day I'd look at it. Every other day. And then I would get angry, saying, what, am I not worthy of this? What is it I've done wrong? Why is this not working? So now, it took me a few years to figure out the difference between setting it for a need versus desire. A desire is coming from your heart. A desire is being a master at creating a masterpiece. It's like a tapestry, and you imagine what it would be like. Let's say it is a job, and you see it playing out in front of you. You see the characters in that job, what you're doing, and you bring life to it. What would it make you feel like to have that job, to be in that movie of a job? Bring you joy, happiness, excitement. So now you're just creating a melody of words that now are alive, and they jump off the page and they excite you. So yes, it starts from the heart, but then it moves into the mind, where the mind and the heart begin to dance together and create this masterpiece for you, with feeling, with love and light. One thing that I did discover, though, is the divine. The master behind your journey does have a plan, and sometimes we are very impatient and we want things to happen quickly. Now I must be the only person that is like that. But then I discovered it's not that I wasn't worthy of the intentions I set through need. That was something that was programmed into me, saying you're just not worthy, and that is not true. It's not that we're not worthy. It's because the divine feels that whatever it is you're asking is not something that will support you on the journey that you're destined to live out. So if you can imagine, you take the time to create this incredible masterpiece, this desire, this intention. And let me share with you something that is similar. A dragonfly lives under the water for a very long time, until it knows it's time to come out of the water. It's not something that they do for a month. It could be years that a dragonfly lives under the water. So it's like an intention. It lives under the water. It's waiting for that exact time to come out, as a dragonfly knows when it's time to come out. And when it does, it walks up a reed, and it sits there and it waits. It waits for the sun to shine, to warm and dry its wings so it can fly. Now, I'm not sure if every dragonfly is given that freedom, or maybe there are some dragonflies that they're not ready. So I think to me, that is what an intention is. When the time is ready, when it comes from your heart, when you've created a masterpiece of words and you've given it life, then it will come into the sun, and it will be released, and it will fly freely. So when you set an intention, don't hold on to it. Just create it and let it go, and see what happens. It may or may not come back to you. And when it does, congratulations. And when it doesn't, it's like, oh well, no worries. The divine does not think it's an appropriate time, or maybe it just won't work for me at this point. So go back and create another intention. Just create from your heart. Thank you so much for dropping by. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share in the comments below this video. Nirase she ke etea. Tayo shasha nirase. Mikata tota narasoshia. Ma'ata te ata te ata. From my heart to yours.